My name is Jeff Osterfeld. I'm the founder and CEO of Penn Station East Coast Subs. We started in 1983, really, which was a year out of school for me. Opened up as Jeffrey's Bagel and Deli in the Dayton Mall. I modified the menu a little bit and opened up in 1985 what was Penn Station East Coast Subs eventually. Then we began franchising in 1988. Quickly got out of the gates to 5 or 6 stores and have a little over 300 today as we speak. I opened up a company-owned unit where I grew up on the east side of town, Anderson Township on Beachmont Avenue. I had a store out front and then had an office in the back. It was a smaller office, about 3,000 square feet. We needed to grow not just 10 or 20%, but I needed to have property available maybe as much as 8, 10, 12 acres so that we could get to 20, 30, 40, maybe 50,000 square feet someday. And so we moved to Claremont County.
My name's Craig Dunaway. I'm the president of Penn Station East Coast Subs. You know, when Jeff first started looking at property, he was trying to look around the 275 loop, and Claremont County was very convenient for us. We didn't want to be in the hustle and bustle of downtown or in an area like Blue Ash that was just so compacted, parking to be difficult. So we really looked for someplace where we could have expansion and grow in the long run. The county was very beneficial in us actually coming out here. They worked great from a development standpoint with the construction of the building. We've looked at maybe expanding long-term with some type of a manufacturing, and they were more than happy and willing to help us. We have approximately 15 people who work out of this office right now, and several live in Claremont County actually also. You know, being in the restaurant industry, what we're looking for, I would say, are passion zealots, people who are very much care about Penn Station. Most people do not know that we were actually founded in Cincinnati in 1985 in Anderson, and they think we're some brand from the East Coast. So we look for people who have a passion for that, a passion for what we do. And our job at Penn Station is really to help franchisees maximize their return on investment. You know, our franchisees are very involved in the local level in both Hamilton County and Claremont County. I mean, we're part of the community. You know, the restaurants are owned by individual mom and pop type owners. They're not owned by big businesses. And so they are very actively engaged in the high schools and the communities, trying to give back as much as possible. And I think that's one of the reasons why the consumers respect Penn Station so much. They know we have a great product, and our franchisees work hard behind the counter. They know their customers by name. And I think it's a win-win for the community and for our franchisees.
I think Claremont County is of a good age in that there is still room to grow, and the county itself is not so crowded that there's traffic problems, at least not the places that I'm aware of. So we ended up, for example, having an office out here and needing a neutral lane to get in and out, and it was no big deal. They had it done in 6 months, and so we have not only room for this office and room for expansion of this same office, maybe 2 and 3 times the footprint that we have now, but in addition to that, we've got room to put a restaurant out front. So to have all that, and everybody that visits you, whether it's prospective franchisees, employees, customers, etc., it couldn't be any easier than to be 2 or 3 minutes off I-275. And coincidentally, the interchange that we're at has the new cinemas and all the new retail places, restaurants, etc. Really a perfect situation for us.